everyone. Hi. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. Share this song and be vegan from now on. Plants don't have pain. They don't feel pain. You can be vegan. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. Share this song and be vegan from now on. There you go, guys. Plants don't feel pain. Look, check what it says on my necklace. Elephants get protein from plants. That's right. That's how they get so big. Plants. You don't see elephants lined up at McDonald's because they know they don't need burgers. You don't need to eat a steak. And that goes for you guys too. You can get big and strong eating only plants. You can eat plants only for your entire life. You never, ever have to drink any cow's milk. You never have to eat any eggs. You never have to eat cheese that comes from cow's milk. You don't have to eat anybody's legs. You can be vegan from now on. You were born vegan. Right? Hey guys over here on YouTube. Guys, we have 2 cameras going. I got TikTok over here. Hey, TikTok. Hi, Maddox. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Dan. Hi, Aboy. Who else is over here? We got Cole. Callie. Callie writes, be vegan. Yeah, way to go, Callie. Guys, thanks for tapping already on the like button. If you want to save animals, if you care about the planet, you care about human health, come to the right place. All right, guys, so we're going to be continuing. We are teaching vegan facts over here, and the last we left off at was number 17. All hospitals should serve foods only, just vegan foods. No dead animals, okay? Yeah, makes sense, right? Exactly. All right, so let's get in here. If somebody wants to read, you guys can come in and just line up down there below over here on TikTok. Thank you very much for the decoration. Hello, Sam. Thank you for the decoration. We have somebody here named Tommy who is here. And we have Peter. We've got Melanie, Hannah, got all kinds of people. Well, Phoebe, Scarlett. Guys, thank you very much, by the way, for subscribing to my channel. Oh, you wonderful people. Oh my God, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. I don't want to sneeze. Breathe. Pretend it's not happening. Oh God. Hold on, might sneeze. Just a sec. I don't want to sneeze. No. Oh my God, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, hold on. I'll pretend it's not happening. I'll pretend my sneeze is not happening. Like the rest of you guys pretend that no animal abuse goes on when you eat a chicken's wing. Come on, guys. Let's get realistic here. Let's get Tommy in. Tommy. Remember, you have to be over 18. And you have to be able to read. Hi. Do you know how to read?
Yep.
Great. Are you a kind person?
Yep.
Tell me a vegan fact that you know of.
In the egg industry, the animals are murdered and like the chickens are ground up.
What do you think about veganism?
I mean, it is quite good actually, because like you get to save animals and all that.
All right, here's your card to read. There you go. But before we begin, look at what we have, 2.9 thousand likes. I want you to tell everybody to tap on the screen to encourage you as the new teaching assistant.
Tap on the screen. Encourage me, guys.
Yeah, tell them why. Right? Not just like, hey, guys, tap on the screen. You gotta be like a cheerleader, all right? Cheer them on to cheer you on.
Guys, tap on the screen to encourage me and the new teaching assistant.
All right. Yeah, they're going to encourage you. Okay, we're starting. It's already up at 4,500. All right, here we go. Please read.
If everyone ate a vegan and exclusive diet, we would help save the planet because we would reduce the amount of land we use for agriculture by 75%.
Right. Isn't that incredible?
Yes.
Yeah. We would reduce the amount of land being used, the amount of water being used. We would save the planet. We would save the animals. Thank you for putting the funny decoration on my head, guys. Thank you for decorating the live. Everybody who's putting the little roses on the screen just before, that was awesome too. All right. Do you have anything else you'd like to say to help make the world a better place for the animals?
I just got a question.
Okay.
What is your opinion on working in the school system? Like, do you miss being a teacher in person and stuff?
Oh, you're asking me a personal question like that. That's very interesting. Okay, so I worked as a registered nurse for many years, And what I enjoyed about my job there is I like taking care of people. I like helping people. And I like a job where I don't have to sit down all day. And then I kind of got tired of watching people abuse themselves. As a nurse, I would watch people just not even take care of themselves. And I thought, why am I taking care of them when they're just going to, eat all kinds of crap, not care about their diabetes, etc. So I thought I'm going to go and work with young people. I'm going to get my teaching degree and I'm going to help them at the other end. And so I did like teaching. I taught English to French kids. I taught the whole school. But the part that I didn't like is the same thing that every single teacher doesn't like, which is that kids can be pretty cruel. And it's hard not to take it personally, but you realize, like, I follow a channel here over on YouTube. I follow a channel called Teacher Therapy. You guys should follow it. Teacher Therapy on YouTube. And they have all these different teachers who are talking about how they absolutely hate teaching now because there are so many cruel kids and so many parents who just don't discipline their kids. And also, when you get to the school board and all the policies that go on, it's just like teachers kind of have their hands tied and they don't feel like they can be as creative as they want to. So it's pretty sad. A lot of teachers are quitting. A lot of them are really unhappy. A lot of them are like, you see these videos and the teachers like crying in their cars. They're like, I'm so anxious to go in because kids can be just so cruel. And what was really weird about teaching? If there's one kid who has a temper tantrum, the entire class has to go outside. So they miss their entire lesson. And then they go and try and talk down this kid, like, because nobody wants to touch him. Meanwhile, he's throwing desks around and doing all kinds of stuff. Like, it's crazy. So basically what I'm saying is that the worst kids made it really terrible for the teachers, for the administration, and for all of the other students. So no, I don't miss it.
I mean, like, they're all going off sick and stuff like that, so, yeah.
Pardon me?
Yeah, like, they're all going off ill and stuff and leaving the job and that, so.
Oh, the teachers, you mean? Yeah, well, the teachers are they're just quitting. It's really sad too. You've got so many, like, basically every teacher that I ever met seemed to really care about the kids, like, and seemed to really be a good teacher. Like, I don't remember ever meeting a lazy teacher or a bad teacher. And I knew all the teachers in the whole school. They tried, but they had their hands tied. Like, I wanted to, one year I went into a grade 6 classroom and these kids, I'm teaching them English and they were French kids. And the kids basically knew like nothing. Because if you're only learning 1 hour of a language every week you're starting over again, unless the parents are helping at home, helping their kids to read out loud in English at home, getting them to watch English programming on TV, getting them to do some kind of homework. And they did nothing. So from week to week, you'd be the same. So the grade 6 kids, I wanted to fail about 2/3 of the class. Like, I didn't want to, but that's the kind of grades that they deserved. And so I ended up doing that. But the principal said, no, you can only fail 2 or 3 kids. I'm like, but these kids didn't even get like anything on their test, like didn't hand in any assignments. You can only fail 2 or 3 kids. So everybody just gets moved along every year. And they don't get better at anything. Sorry if I'm probably giving you a way longer answer than you wanted, but thanks for asking. And thank you for being vegan. I really do appreciate you reading here today and for being so kind to me. Thank you. Guys, nice job. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. 10.5 thousand likes so far, guys. And as you can see, once again, in case you missed it and you're just joining us, okay, elephants get protein from plants. And all of you guys were born vegan. You never wanted to hurt animals. You can just go back to your roots and be vegan again. Okay. And here, listen to this quick song. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain or a nervous system. You can be vegan. You can.
Plants don't feel pain.
They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system. So it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. Share this song and be vegan from now on. Be vegan from now on. Plants don't feel pain. All right, let's go to the next person here. Beth Lou is here. Guys, you're allowed to eat in class as long as it's vegan food. You're allowed to have tea. That's vegan. Hi.
You okay?
Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to our classroom. What do you know about veganism so far?
The most I know about being vegan is literally just that you don't eat any like animal products, so to speak, or use any animal products. That's about as much as I know.
Yeah, we don't exploit animals. To the best of our ability, we try not to eat them, wear them, or use them. We don't steal from animals. All right?
Yeah.
All right, so are you ready to read a card? You know how to read?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is about the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. All right, can you read this from where you are?
Yeah. So random vegan fact, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is the world's largest organization of nutrition professionals made up of over 100,000 registered dietitians, nutrition scientists, and other experts. They state that appropriately planned vegan diets are helpful for all stages of life, including pregnancy, lactation, infancy, and childhood, as well as the elderly.
All right, good job. Take a screenshot of this. Everybody on TikTok, take a screenshot of card number 19. Going to do a countdown to make sure that you get it in your phone. 3, 2, 1. Take a screenshot of card number 19. You will want to have this reference. It's going to be great for you guys. You guys over here also on YouTube. Take a screenshot of this card. Collect all of the cards in your phone. So when you become vegan, you will have the answers to everything that you need. Right? The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Just memorize that. So when people say to you, well, how do you know it's okay to be vegan? You could say, well, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is the world's largest organization of nutrition professionals, made up of over 100,000 registered dietitians, nutrition experts, and other nutrition scientists and other experts. All right. So, and they say that you can be vegan from now on. True. Yeah. Perfectly healthy for pregnancy, lactation, infancy, all the ages. All right. So would you like to say anything else about how to make the world a better place for animals? What are you doing?
I'm still exploring options. I haven't actually converted to any other diets or anything just yet.
Okay, well, veganism is not a diet, right? It's about not stealing from animals. Can you wait 1 second? Guys over here on YouTube, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm not responding to you, it's because it's going very fast and I'm mostly focused on TikTok. But if you want me to read your comment out loud, put a super chat in. It's going to stick on the screen and I'll be able to read it out loud, okay, and respond to you. If you have a question or something you've been dying to say to me, you can just put it on the screen. Okay, just put it on with a super chat. The blue ones go fast, but I'll try to catch them. The yellow, they stay. So I'll most likely be able to read those, okay? All right, so Beth, I want you to pick your vegan declaration day. I don't want you to hurt any more animals. Do you know why you should not drink cow's milk? Do you know about that? Hey, read this one. Read this one. Read this one, okay, Beth? Read what happens in the dairy industry. Can you read that out loud, please?
Out loud?
Yeah.
Wait for the cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys.
Okay, so hold on a second. Remember that you are a teaching assistant, so I don't want you to read like this. Okay, because you know you wouldn't learn.
Sorry, it's just with my little boy being present. I'm just careful to mention like the R word.
Okay. You know what? This is okay. That'll go to somebody else. Yeah, I understand. No problem. Okay, but so look. Essentially, the dairy industry is a terrible industry, and you should be vegan from now on. And feed your child only healthy vegan foods. Join Facebook groups of mothers who are vegan, and they're raising their children as vegans, and these kids are really healthy and strong, and you guys can all be vegan, guys, from now on. Okay, let me go to the next person who can read this card. We got Bill. Guys, thank you very much for the little decorations. Thank you for the little rose. Hello. Hi. All right, Bill, can you sit still?
Yeah.
All right, don't move. Don't wiggle. Okay. Quiet. All right. Can you read this card?
The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. You should drink soy milk instead.
Right. All right. What do you think about this card? Do you think that mothers have a right to stay with their babies?
Yeah.
Do you think the babies have a right
to take it?
Yeah, babies have a right to stay with their moms, right? Okay, so what stage are you at with being vegan? Are you vegan yet?
Starting, yeah.
Starting, okay. So why don't you teach some more things about why you decided to become vegan? Oh, hold on a second. Guys on YouTube, take a screenshot of this and keep it in your phone if you haven't yet got this. When people ask you why you're not drinking cow's milk, you show them this card, okay? Keep it in your phone in an album called Vegan Cards, okay? Everybody here, make sure you keep this with you so you will be able to educate people when you become vegan. Okay, take a screenshot. All right. So yeah, what makes you decide to become vegan? Why do you want to be vegan?
I just don't like the fact that animals aren't treated equal.
Okay. And so what stage are you at so far? Like, have you stopped eating any meat, or have you stopped drinking cow's milk? Have you stopped eating eggs? What stage are you at?
Yeah, I started with oat milk and just trying to stop eating meat.
Mm-hmm. Are you still eating cheese? Because if you're buying cheese, it's no different than buying milk, right? You're still paying for someone to do these terrible things to the cows.
Yeah, no, I haven't been doing cheese either.
All right. The toughest thing for me was when I had to do the pizza without cheese. I was like, no. But you know what? You can get used to it, because on the pizza, what makes it taste really good is the oily stuff. And you could just take olive oil and drizzle that around in a spiral. And the saltiness, you just put salt on your pizza. So a lot of extra peppers and all kinds of different mushrooms or whatever you like. And it's fine. All right, so have you picked a vegan declaration day for yourself yet? This is my day. It is June 27th, 2016. That's the day I stopped eating animals. What do you think? Do you think that this would be a good day for you in June 27th, or do you think that's too far away?
Probably a little bit far.
A little bit far. Okay. So it is now the middle of March, right? What's the date? March 16th. 16th. Actually, where are you in the world?
I'm in California.
Okay, yeah. So it's still March 16th. Because over there in Australia, it's the next day already. Anyway,
Yeah.
so is this a good day for you to become vegan, do you think? What would stop you from making the
Probably
commitment?
start before.
What would stop you from becoming vegan today, for example? What would you be like, oh God, I don't want to do that because, what are you worried about? Or what's the thing I can help you to get over?
Probably my mom.
Your mom. Okay, what do you mean?
Yeah, she really likes me eating.
She likes you eating. Okay, but can't...
Yeah, what she makes for dinner. Chili, for example.
Okay, well, here's the thing, okay? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to come out as a vegan. Tell your mom, I've decided to be vegan, and I want you to be proud of me, because I'm going to, from now on, not be paying people to hurt and kill 100 animals per year. That's what happens as soon as you become vegan. I want you to tell your mom and say, Mom, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm not a bully to the animals. I want you to support me, Mom. I'm coming out as a vegan, and I want you to give me a hug, and I want us to Google vegan recipes together. Can you tell your mom that?
Yeah.
What would she say?
She'd probably try to support me, yeah.
Yeah, I think she would. Have you guys seen the if she's a good mom, she of course will. Have you seen the documentary called Dominion yet?
No.
Can you memorize that? Can you say it? Dominion. It has 3 syllables. Starts with a D. Dominion. Can you say it?
Dominion.
Dominion on YouTube. It's free. I want you to say to your mom, I want to watch this with you. It's really important. And make sure you have a box of Kleenex with you, because it's really sad. All right, I have faith in you, and I want you to come back to my live stream very soon and tell me how it went, okay? And tell me when your vegan declaration day was. Guys, everybody, we are proud of this guy, all right? Where's Superman? Superman! He not only was positive in reading the card, he was also open. So, this is a good man. Good men have an open heart and an open mind. And he's, I said, hey, do you want this to be your vegan declaration on June 27th? He's like, I think I can do it earlier, Miss Katie. I think I can do it before that. Now I didn't want to push him too much, right? Because it's tricky, right? We don't want to push people away so that they panic. But I think I gave him some good advice. Why do we have this flag? This is a liberation flag. And it happens to have all of the fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds on there represented by these colors. So It's actually more important that you come out as a vegan than that you come out as gay, lesbian, bisexual, or trans. Because when you're coming out as a vegan, you're basically changing the world and saving 100 animals per year. But not only that, everyone around you is going to be influenced, and they will also be able to change the world. All right? So this isn't to say that if you're gay or lesbian or bisexual that you shouldn't come out. Of course you should come out, okay? Because you all have a right to hold hands with people that you love, snuggle up with them under a blanket. You have a right, if you're a boy, to have a boyfriend. If you're a girl, you have a right to have a girlfriend, of course. But just remember this, guys. If you are a member of the LGBTQIA plus minus divided sign, all you guys, and you're complaining about being oppressed, and you're doing this while you're eating the flesh of someone else, well, I'm going to call you out. So when people ask me, do I support this community? My question to them is always, well, who specifically are you talking about? I support kind people. I support people who help protect the animals. Don't pay for them to have their heads cut off. I support people who go into the grocery store, and when they're pushing their shopping carts, they never go anywhere near the morgue part of the grocery store. They never go anywhere near the cemetery part of the grocery store. They got their flag with them, and forevermore, they're hanging out in the veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds department. That's right. And you guys can all do that too. Okay, thank you guys. By the way, I'm so sorry. There was a super chat that came. It was blue, but it just went so fast, and I was in the middle of engaging with our friend here, so I didn't want to stop. But guys, if it's turquoise, it will stop on the screen. Okay, so if you really, really want to say something to me, you absolutely can, and I will really try to address it. Okay, because it's really too fast right now. I can read a few words. Like somebody wrote the word stop. I'm not sure what you want me to stop doing, but if you want me to stop talking about the animals, well, you know what you can do, right? You can just leave. Newsflash! You don't have to be here. Isn't that cool? Because really, honestly, you're not even my audience anyway. The people who I care about are the students in this class who want to learn, who have an open heart, and they're like, I don't want to hurt the animals anymore, and they want some tips. People who have an open mind and are learning the facts with all of the cards that we have here. I've got hundreds of these cards. I put all this down for you guys to help you guys to learn. All right? So, if you're not ready, if you're a cruel asshole who wants to keep paying for the murder of animals, this is not the place for you anyway. All right? So rather than write stop, just take your finger and just fuck off. Okay? Oh, a lot of you guys didn't like me swearing, did you? You didn't like me cursing, I know. But you know what? Sometimes I just get pissed off. I think you guys would understand too, right? Imagine somebody telling me to stop when they can just leave. Anyway, guys, let's focus on over here over on TikTok. We have, well, how many people are watching over here? We have several hundred over here over on TikTok. We got somebody named Hunty here who wants to come in. A bunch of you guys are just subscribing. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Brenda. Thank you very much for following.
I actually got on.
Hi, welcome to my live stream.
Gosh.
Hello.
I actually got in the live.
Hi. Do you want to remain in the live?
Hi.
Okay, if you want to remain in the live, you have to be over 18 and completely quiet, okay? Don't talk to anybody except me. Ready? Okay, so where are you in the world? I'm in Italy, and it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon here. Sun's shining in, and it's almost dinner time. Where are you in the world?
Canada.
Canada? Did you know that I'm Canadian?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I live part-time in the province of Quebec. What province are you in?
BC.
BC.
Columbia.
Okay, yeah, British Columbia. Yeah, you're way over at the other side. Okay, so you know how to read, yes? Okay, so here you go. I want you to read this whole card. You are the teaching assistant. Tell everybody to tap on the screen to encourage you, okay? All right.
Yeah, everybody liked the screen.
Yeah, tap, tap, tap. But there's going to be all the hearts. Okay, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
When pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the planet. Why? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that the animals eat, and to clean the piss and shit out of the massive factory prison farms where these animals suffer.
Right. Okay, so I want you to know why I wrote that, specifically the piss and the shit, okay? Because I really want people to feel this. This is what it is. I'm not going to cover it up because, first of all, people don't even know what feces and urine are. Sometimes I say that, they're like, what does that mean? Which is hard to believe, but anyway. Okay, so when pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the planet. And why? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that the animals eat, and to clean the piss and shit out of the massive factory prison farms, whoops, where these animals suffer. Okay, guys, over on YouTube, take a screenshot. That's card number 20. Collect all of these in your phone. I'm going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Take a screenshot now. All right, keep that, guys. And you guys on TikTok, I think you already had a chance, right? All right, so what brings you here today? What made you decide to come to this classroom and be a teaching assistant?
I just really want to say something really quick because there's a lot of people in the comments saying like really like rude stuff about you. Because they're like, some people are asking, and some people are asking why, if you don't want to take from the animal, why eat their food? But I don't think that's a valid question because most animals don't eat vegetables, and a lot of animals are omnivores and carnivores, and a lot of them don't really eat plants. So like the question doesn't really make sense.
How did you get to be so smart?
I don't know.
Are you vegan? Are you vegan?
Yes,
You are, or you're really trying hard to be?
I'm trying.
Okay, cool. Listen to this. But you know what people say? Hey, vegans. If you love animals so much, why do you eat their food? Do you know where that came from? It was a stupid thing by the meat industry. The meat industry and the dairy industry, they make all these things because they want people to keep eating meat. They want them to keep eating cheese and drinking cow's milk. So they make these TikTok things, and everybody thinks, oh my God, what a funny question. They got this little old lady to do a video about it. And here's my response to that. So then I have a video for this, a little song.
Hey, vegans, if you love animals so much,
Why are you eating their food?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because they have their food and we have our food. You know, kind of like when you're sitting at the table beside your sister. She has her food and you have your food. And also, if you actually care about food and animals, then you wouldn't be eating animals. You'd be being kind and not filtering food through the animals first, which is highly inefficient and terrible for the environment.
You know what I'm saying? Oh. One more time.
Vegans, if you love animals so much,
Why are you eating their food?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because they have their food, we have our food. You know, kind of like when you're sitting at the table beside your sister. She has her food and you have your food. And also, if you actually care about food and animals, then you wouldn't be eating animals. You'd be being kind and not filtering food through the animals first, which is highly inefficient and terrible for the environment.
You know what I'm saying? Oh. All right, guys. So that's what you say to people when they say, hey, vegans, why are you eating the animals' food? You can also say, you know what, lions eat zebras and I haven't eaten a zebra. Okay? Animals have their food, we have our food. All right. Guys, it is so great to have so many of you here. And I just want to remind you about racism towards animals. Okay, look at these two. I don't want you to be racist towards anyone, not people. And not animals. So think about it, guys. Why do you think it is that so many of you have been brought up to be racist towards pigs just because they look different than puppies? Little piglets are killed at 6 months old. That's not okay. That's mean, it's cruel, it's wrong. So what we want to do from now on is for you to not be racist towards anyone. Don't be just kind to the puppy. Be kind to every animal, all of them. And look, here's another one, okay? Be kind to the cow too. Why are you guys eating cows, going to McDonald's and eating burgers, or eating bacon, which is just a 6-month-old baby pig. Why are you guys doing all that? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Just like you shouldn't be eating dogs, don't eat anyone, okay? And let's look over here. Here's a little baby chick. Are you eating chickens? Why? Don't eat chickens, guys. You don't have to. Look, plants have protein. Elephants get big. They're not eating chickens. All right. And by the way, in addition to that, did you know that dogs can be vegan? That's right. I have a dog and she eats only vegan food, vegan dog food. Look, it looks like this. Okay. Look, I'll show you. It comes in a huge bag and you can order it. Make sure you get the kind that is vet approved. Okay. Look, it just looks like that. See? It's just like little, sort of like little Cheerios, but it's dog food, dog kibble, and it's made 100% with plants. Okay, and it has everything that your dog needs. All the protein, the carbs, the right fats, every vitamin, every mineral. Your dog can be vegan. Yes, you don't have to pay anyone to murder animals, okay? And this is what it looks like. Vet-approved vegan dog food. This is what it looks like, and it has taurine in it. Cool, right? Yeah. All right, so from now on, guys, I want you to save even more animals, not just you becoming vegan, but also your dogs. So you just buy this and you phase it in, okay? Get a big, big bag. Just give a little bit at first, mix it in, a little bit of water, and then just gradually, and then your dog is only eating vegan food after that. And it is so healthy. There have been studies done that vegan dogs are as healthy and even often healthier than other dogs. My dog Bella, she's 11 and a half now, about. Yeah, and she's been vegan since August 2017. Isn't that crazy? And she doesn't look like a sort of like one of those dogs with the face all plastered in or anything. She's just like, she almost looks like a wolf. Her mouth is gigantic. And her breath is nice and fresh. Her teeth are perfect. Her gums are perfect. Her poop is normal. Her pee is normal. Her fur is normal. My dog is a healthy vegan dog. Just a normal dog. Okay, I'm not saying she's going to live to be like 100 years old, but she's very healthy. If my dog can be vegan, and thousands, probably millions by now of dogs are vegan, you should make sure that you veganize your dog too. Okay? Okay. Okay, just a little reminder, everybody, that if you want to communicate with me over here on YouTube, put a super chat in. So you can put a question or a comment on the screen. For example, if you have a vegan dog, let everybody know. You can put a comment on the screen with a super chat that says, hey, Miss Katie, my dog's vegan too. Or if you have something that you'd like to say positively, like today is your vegan declaration day, and you want to celebrate and you want me to do a dance with you or something like that, we can do that. All right, let's go to the next person over here. We have somebody named Jess and Biggie. Guys, thank you also over here on TikTok for the decorations you've been putting on the screen. Thank you very much. I saw that Tanner before. No, it wasn't Tanner. It was Benjamin who put some roses on the screen. Thank you for that. Hi, Jess.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Welcome to our live stream here. Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you're going to be the teaching assistant, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Can you speak loudly and nice and clearly, okay? And I want you to
Okay.
read slowly. Remember, you are teaching, so you have to speak like as if you are talking to a bunch of 10-year-olds, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Here you go.
Random vegan fact. Speciesism is the first form of racism that is taught to us as children. We're taught to pet cats and dogs, but to bite into pigs and cows. If we're against racism, we should be morally consistent and be vegan.
Right. Excellent reading. All right. Guys on TikTok, make sure you take a screenshot of this card to keep it in your phone. Under an album, you're going to call vegan cards. Oh, I just saw a super chat go by. Hold on. Let me try and catch it. It's gone. Hold on. Okay, here it is. This is by somebody named Takkarasek. And who wrote, I love eating meta. Meta. Do you know what meta is, Jess?
No.
What's meta? Takkarasek. What does meta mean? I don't know what meta is. You love eating meta. Metal? Who eats metal? Meta. I don't know what you mean. I can't even guess. All right, write another one, okay? Don't write these things that are in code. I don't know what that means. Okay, now the next super chat is from somebody from Australia who writes, we love burgers. We love burgers. We love burgers. That's great because vegan burgers are awesome. Did you know that I actually invested in the company called Beyond Meat? That's right. So every time you eat a vegan burger, you're helping the company and you're helping the planet and you're saving so many animals. So thank you very much for telling us how much you guys love vegan burgers. Yeah! High five to you! Oh, guys on TikTok. Isn't that amazing? How all these nice people over here on YouTube. Okay, Jess, here is our vegan flag. This is our liberation flag. It is our freedom flag. Name me some vegan foods that you ate in the last month. Let's see if you had anything red. Can you think of some red vegan foods?
I had peppers.
Red peppers, good. I had tomatoes. Do you have any others?
Watermelon.
Watermelon, yes. Watermelon is sort of pinky on the inside, yeah. What about any, hold on, let me think. Other vegan foods that are red are radishes are red on the outside and they're white on the inside. And other vegan foods are things like, oops, hold on a second, this chat froze. Oh, there we go. Okay, other vegan foods that are red, apples. Let's look in the chat. Okay, you look in your chat on TikTok.
Okay.
I'll look in the chat on YouTube and see if I've got any people who are writing some vegan foods. Guys, we're doing vegan foods over here that are red. Okay, think of any? Hold on, let me see. Oh, all the nice hearts. Jay teaches about being... Jay? Guys, Jay, you really got my attention with all of these hearts here. Wow. Jay writes, red peppers, okay, yellow peppers, orange peppers. Jay, that's awesome. Thank you so much for being a teaching assistant over here on YouTube. Okay, what did you say? Sorry, Jess, what did you say?
Strawberries.
Strawberries, yeah, strawberries and raspberries, cranberries. Okay, let's go to orange. Vegan foods that are orange. Vegan foods that are orange. I'll start oranges.
There's orange peppers.
Yeah, orange peppers. And something at Halloween. What's the kind of
Pumpkin.
food? Yeah, pumpkin. Yeah, it's a big thing, a big pumpkin. By the way, guys, you can buy pumpkin in cans and you can make pumpkin sauce and pumpkin pies with that are vegan. Just Google the vegan recipe. Just go above here after the live stream. Just go above and just type in healthy vegan recipes and you'll get so many beautiful videos and people will help you. Okay? Yellow. Vegan foods that are yellow. Vegan foods that are yellow.
Pineapple.
Banana. What are you guys writing over here? Pineapple and banana. Anything else? Vegan foods that are yellow.
Mango.
What's that?
Mango.
Yeah, exactly. Mango is a good one. Yep. And lemons are also yellow. Can't think of any others. Anyway, okay, let's move on to green. Vegan foods that are green, guys. Think of something you could put in your shopping cart when you're going shopping next. Guys, stop throwing the tomatoes on the screen here. No, don't do that. That's vegan phobic, okay? You're wasting food and you're just throwing them on the screen. No, I don't like that. Stop right now. Who's doing that? Leah, stop. Leah, I don't appreciate it. Plus, they're landing right around my boobs. I don't like that. Okay, right smack on the screen. Don't waste food. Leah? Don't waste vegan food. Stop it. Oh, so annoying. Unbelievable. Wasting all this perfectly good food. All right, let's go to the next one anyway. Green. Vegan foods that are green.
Cucumber.
Cucumber. Okay, cucumber. Guys, vegan foods that are green. I'm trying to see. Oh, it's going so fast. Green apples, says somebody. Yeah, good one. Thank you. Vegan foods that are green. Green apples. And lettuce, good one, whoever wrote that. Thank you. Vegan foods that are green. Oh, Audrey wrote lime. Thanks, Audrey. Lime is a good one. Okay, so spinach, broccoli, asparagus, green peppers. Let's go on to blue. There's only one vegan food that's blue. Can you think of it?
Blueberries.
It's blueberries, yeah. And one kind of a flower, but nobody ever remembers the name of it. It's actually an edible flower. At the fancy restaurants, they sometimes put it on like a piece of vegan cake or something. All right, vegan foods that are purple. Let's go. Vegan foods that are purple, guys. Huh?
Grapes.
Grapes, yeah, purple grapes, good. Vegan foods that are purple, guys. You got anything? Yeah, grapes, thanks. Yeah, somebody already wrote that. Vegan foods that are purple, guys. Let me see. Grapes. I don't see anymore. Oh my God, my eyes. It's going so fast, guys, because it's down on my screen. I only see it like this, so tiny. And it's just like crazy. Vegan foods that are purple are plums, prunes, and also vegan foods that are purple would be eggplant on the outside, which I haven't bought in a long time, but I'm going to definitely eat that again soon. All right, so we got most of it. We're going to do the rest of the flag with somebody else. Remember, guys, to think about it every time you go shopping. Make sure you put all the vegan foods in your shopping cart that apply to this flag. When you come out as a vegan, guys, you're going to make the world a much better place. And everybody tap on the screen and say thank you to Jess, who did a really great job. Thanks, Jess. Appreciate you. All right, let's keep going over here, guys. We are at the 40-minute mark. We have 20 more minutes. So if there's anything you're dying to tell me, just think about it right now and put it on the screen in the form of a super chat so that you don't regret after and be like, damn, I wanted to ask her that, or damn, I wanted to say something to her about that. All right, so we talked about speciesism is the first form of racism that's taught to children. We're taught to pet cats and dogs, but to bite into pigs and cows. Isn't that crazy, guys? If we're against racism, we should be morally consistent and we should be vegan. 100%. Absolutely. We should be kind to the animals. And guys, don't forget also to eat lots of fruits, okay? Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself.
Go fruit yourself.
Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Go vegan, guys! High five to everyone. Let's go!
Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself.
Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Go fruit yourself. Go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan. Yeah! All right, guys, this is awesome. And you know what? I have another one. Another song here. Drink soy milk and oat milk. Listen to this one. Drink soy milk, oat milk.
Drink soy milk, oat milk,
Rice milk, almond milk, don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how. That's me, I'm that vegan teacher. One more time. Sing it.
drink
Soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk, don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how. You got this, guys. You can be vegan. Very proud of you. Oh, I didn't show you this card yet. Look at this. You see this card? I have all these cards. So many of these cards of animals. But this one is the really bad one. All the other ones are just peaceful animals. This is the one where the animal is enslaved. Can you guys tell me in the comment section what's wrong with this picture? TikTok, can you figure it out? Oh, somebody said they ate a salad yesterday. All right, good job, guys. You're getting it. All right, so look, what's wrong with this? Yeah, what's wrong with this is that this animal is enslaved. You see? Somebody took this animal who had a friend who was a cow. The person caught the cow, killed the cow, ripped off the cow's skin, and turned it into a saddle. How fucked up is that? Can you imagine if somebody did that to your friend, ripped off their skin, killed them, and ripped off their skin, and then put the dead skin on your back, and then they decided to ride the person? Like, this is an individual. Horses want to live, they want their freedom, and they want you to be vegan. They don't want to be enslaved. They don't want to be anywhere where they are forced to jump over things. They most certainly want nothing to do with the Olympics. Imagine in the Olympics, thinking you're some sort of an athlete when you're basically just enslaving an innocent animal. It should be against the law. No animals should be in the Olympics because they don't want anything to do with it. They don't understand being forced to race, forced to jump, and they put these innocent horses in airplanes. Like, the horse is like, what the fuck? You know how the air pressure changes in an airplane? Horses have no reason ever to be in an airplane. Absolutely horrific. My goodness, I don't even know what's happened to the world. Don't go also to rodeos either. That's cruel. Rodeo people are the scum of the earth. Not only do they abuse animals, they eat them, they wear them, they use them, they steal their babies, they force them to be pregnant, and then they take their children to the rodeo to watch grown-ass men tackling baby cows who are terrified. That's why I don't want any rodeo hats on my head. And I'm glad that today not a single person has done that yet. You guys are really learning well. Thank you so much, TikTok. You guys are awesome. Oh, I have a super chat over here. Let me just get this real quick. Okay, let's see. This is a super chat by somebody named Hack, who is in the United Kingdom, because they gave £5. And I don't mean like pounding, and I don't mean like pounds. I mean money. That's from the UK. Person writes, what do you think of the Ben of the Week video about me? Oh my goodness. You know, I get asked this question almost every single day. And what I think about it is that Ben of the Week, it's a very long story. I did an actual video about it. Why don't you go and watch my video? You could do that. But to sum up, Ben of the Week lied to my family, lied to me, lied to my husband. We opened our home to him, trying to be nice, and then he made this documentary, which he said was not what he was going to do. He was going to be vegan, he said. And then he ended up doing the exact opposite. He said he was going to tell his audience that they should be vegan, and at the end he said, guys, do whatever you want. It's sickening. 20 million people saw him say that. He had an opportunity to change the world. He had an opportunity to really, really save millions of animals by saying, you know, I visited that vegan teacher and she's right, we should be vegan. But that's not what he did. But here's the good news. I don't know if you realize this, but I pestered that guy for another 2 years. I told him, Ben, you have to be vegan. Ben, you're a grown man now. Ben, it is easy to be vegan. The only thing you have left is fish. Just don't eat fish. Just go eat anything else in the grocery store. And you know what he did? He became vegan. That's right, everybody. Ben of the Week became vegan because of me, because I didn't give up, because I persevered. And that's a lesson to all of you. Never give up. Never give up. Even when you have some of the worst people around and you think humans are the scum of the earth, there's always a few that are watching in the background. See, for example, right now, here on TikTok, 517 people are watching, and most of them are very smart. Most of you guys are smart and curious, and you're listening to all the cards. A bunch of you guys are taking screenshots, and it's registering. And slowly but surely, when you're in the grocery store, I know I live rent-free in your heads. You're going to go and get lentils. You're going to go and get beans. You're going to go and get rice. And you're going to stay away from the morgue part of the grocery store. You're going to stay away from the cemetery part of the grocery store. And forevermore, you will end up being vegan. And I'm proud of you guys for that. All right? Guys, we're at the 47-minute mark. We are almost done in 13 minutes. If you have a last-minute super chat that you want to put on, let me know. And yes, Barbara Murray. Hey, Barbara, I haven't seen you. Guys, Barbara Murray is here. She donated $5 to help me to buy my bananas. That's bananas for the day right there. Thank you, Barbara. And she wrote, yes, become vegan. Big hug for Barbara. Guys, big hug for all of you guys who are kind. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to the next person here. Hey, Brooklyn, thank you for all the little roses on the screen. This person is Tanner here. Tanner, I don't know. I feel like, did you come in? Did you just already come in?
Hello?
Hi, Tanner. Can you read this card? Tanner, can you hear me? Can you read this card? I don't hear you.
Of course.
Okay, sweetheart, I'm only hearing half of
Can you hear me now?
I'm only hearing half of your syllables. Say it.
Hello?
Hi, try again. Read this.
Can you hear me?
Every time you buy. Okay, I'm really sorry, Tanner, but you're having problems and I cannot hear you. And we have to be able to hear you, okay? Because you're a teaching assistant helping to teach vegan facts. So try coming back. Maybe you're in a different weird spot of the world. I don't know, like not near a antenna. I don't know. Anyway, okay, try again later, okay? All right, we have somebody here named William. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Fuck you, bitch! I fucking hate you.
Oh,
bitch.
you love me. Did you know it's opposite day, and I know how much you love me. It's opposite day. Thanks for coming over here my way. So nice. Did you hear that, guys? Isn't that amazing? You know what? Vegans are awesome. I love vegans. Let's dance. We dance? Who's dancing with me? Come on.
Let's go! We're dancing! Vegans are awesome. Vegans are amazing. Vegans are beautiful. Vegans are daring. Vegans are curious. Vegans are brave. Vegans stand up to animal bullies to stop the cruel ways they behave. Ooh, people say they hate them, vegans. Ooh, but secretly they love them, haha. Are you one of those people who eats meat, cheese, and eggs and feels really bad because you know that each of these comes from animal abuse, but you don't know what to do because you're just not sure you can ever be vegan even though you really want to? Well, you've come to the right place. The first step is to just join us and dance along to this song. Come on.
Come on.
Vegans are heroes. Vegans are intelligent. Vegans are loving. Vegans are radiant. Vegans are vivacious. Vegans eat lentils, beans, and rice. And if they give you shit, it's called tough love. They're actually be nice. Vegans are awesome. Vegans are amazing. Vegans are beautiful. Vegans are daring. Vegans are curious. Vegans are brave. Vegans stand up to animal bullies to stop the cruel ways they behave. Veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Put it in your shopping cart. Feast vegans on your plate. So open up your heart. If they see you dancing in the store, show them the freedom flag once more. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Happy Vegan Declaration Day.
Hooray! There you go. Look at that. We can dance, we can get our heart rate up, we can get some exercise. Wasn't that fun? I love moving. I love moving. I'm not very good at sitting still. Are you guys? What's going on over here? Amazing dance moves. You're so funny. I'm just jumping all over the place doing whatever. Thanks, guys, for dancing with me. I know a bunch of you guys did. So many really nice people. Okay, guys, hold on. I got all my cards mixed up, though. Hold on. Just a sec. By the way, look I have this notebook. I keep notes on every single time that you guys come in to talk to me. I take all kinds of notes, and I just bought a brand new one that I'm going to use in a few days. This one's filling up. All right. Okay, let's see what we have here. Somebody says, your moderator pisses me off. Why does the moderator piss you off on TikTok? You mean because you're saying bad things and the person's like putting you in timeout? Don't say mean things, okay? Look, TikTok. The comment section, think of it as a chalkboard, okay? It's just for kind people to write nice things. All right, we have over here another super chat. We have this $4.99 by somebody named the Tanner Ward. Still don't know what the Tanner Ward is. I don't know, like the temper tantrum Tanner Ward. I don't know. Okay. So I'm so sorry. I didn't know I had bad connection. Can I try again? Oh, you're from over. The two worlds are colliding. You were over here on TikTok, and now you're over here on YouTube. Like, what's happening? Anyway, okay. Can I try again? My question was, if medicine has an animal product, I'm trying to be vegan. Okay. You're allowed to live and you're allowed to be healthy. If a medicine has an animal product in it, take the medicine. Do your best. You're allowed to survive. All right, there's a couple of rules. Remember that you're not deliberately exploiting animals. We don't want people to test on animals. Drugs can be tested on people, and there's many different ways that scientists can do drug testing without using animals. So many of the animal testing that they do doesn't even work anyway. It leads to absolutely nothing except incredible animal abuse. And right now, actually, there are some activists who are trying to save hundreds and hundreds of beagles who are being tested on in labs. It's a very exciting thing that's going on right now. You guys should check it out. We have Wayne Shum from Direct Action Everywhere that is going over to Ragland, and they're going to be trying to take, they might have already done it. trying to rescue some puppies over there. These poor little dogs that are kept in this small cage like this for their entire life. We're talking dogs that are being tested on. They are tortured. It is so sad. Anyway, yes, but, all right, you are allowed to eat a medicine if you need it, but make sure you really do need it and try to find vegan alternatives, of course. Don't buy makeup that was tested on animals. Don't buy makeup that has any animal ingredients in it, or just be like me and just barely buy any makeup. I don't really have any makeup because I just got tired of it. Just, it was always like I'd rub my eye and there'd be mascara everywhere. Who needs to color your hair? Like, what, just whatever. Just, you don't need all that crap. All right. Okay, let's get to the next person. This person's name is Danny. Thank you, Danny, for being here. And I hope that you know how to read because we are on card number. What number are we on?
You read it.
Hi. Welcome to my live
Hello.
stream. Hi. Do you know how to read?
I do.
All right. Are you Danny?
I am Danny.
All right. Tell me a little bit what you know so far about veganism.
I don't like it.
Why not? You mean you like hurting animals? Or you don't want to really hurt animals, but you just don't want to stop eating them?
The second one.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt animals, right? But you're used to eating them. I get it. I used to eat animals too. But I want you to stop because you're a good guy, all right?
Okay.
Yeah. Do good men hurt animals or do they save them?
Yes.
Yeah, good men save them. All right, here's a random vegan fact. Here, read this one.
Fuck you.
No, it doesn't say that. It says you can't see the animals. They're hidden from your sight. That's what it says, all right? So, I mean, you can do better than that, okay? You don't have to act like every 12-year-old on here. Come on. Really. You're just showing how silly you are, right? Are you jealous of me? It's obvious you love me or you wouldn't be here, right? There's so many live streams you could be watching right now. There's people all over the world live streaming, guys. Some of them are like doing all kinds of stuff. I have no idea what they're doing. I personally only listen to interesting live streams where there's a lot going on that I can learn from. But, and you could learn a lot here. But you don't have to be here. Dum-dum, you can go somewhere else, okay? Clearly you love me. And clearly you want to be vegan. Right, so you can come back another time. I'll read this for you since maybe you had, maybe you were just starstruck by my incredible beauty and you just got like, stage fright or something. Silly goose. You know what else happens? You know what? When little boys have a crush on a girl, they'll like pull on her ponytail or something like that. And maybe you just really like me. It's okay. I get it. Yeah, I'm a good person trying to save animals. But here, let's read the card, okay? It says, random fact, you can't see the animals. They're hidden from sight. Their terrified eyes are pleading with all of their might for you to save them by being vegan from now on. You can all be vegan. You can all be kinder. All right. Hey, let me see over here. Let's go into the next person here. Next one is somebody named a bee with a butterfly. Bee with a butterfly. You guys let me know, if you want to dance again. Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right, here's a card. Here's a random vegan fact. Can you read this one?
My pleasure. Sadly, every year 6 billion animals are slaughtered to feed pet dogs. If we transition them to only eat plant-exclusive kibble, we could feed 449 million people.
All right, can you say what you just read in your own words? You just read this. What would you, please pretend that you're talking to somebody in grade 6 and you're just explaining it to them.
I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so you just read 2 sentences. What do you remember? What was the general idea about on the card?
I don't know. I just read off the card because you wanted me to. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so what do you think happened there? Because you read a card, the words, like you saw the words in your eyes, you had to do something in your brain and then they came out of your mouth, but you really don't remember anything about what you read. So this is the problem with society now, is a lot of us are doing this. We're reading and we're just like completely tuned out. because we're not used to memorizing information. We're used to like, oh, I'll just research it later or whatever, but I want you to memorize this. You're going to read it again.
Oh.
Now, this time read it more slowly because you're supposed to be a teaching assistant here. All right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Read it slower as if you are teaching it to somebody. Go.
Sadly, every year 6 billion animals are slaughtered to feed pet dogs.
All right, good. Wait, no, that was good. That was good. Let's stop. Stop at that sentence, okay? So I think you do remember.
What did I do now?
No, you did nothing. You did nothing. Okay? But listen, sadly, you read it nicely. Sadly, every year, how many billion animals?
400 billion.
You get 400 billion. Okay, you're looking at the other number. Okay, so listen, you're gonna memorize this. You're going to memorize this. Sadly, every year, 6 billion animals are slaughtered, that means killed, to feed to dogs. So if all the dogs were eating vet-approved vegan kibble, we would not be killing any animals, okay? Got it?
Yep.
Okay, so if we transition them to, read the second sentence.
Feed more humans? 449 million more people?
Yeah, if we transition them to only eat plant-exclusive kibble, this is kibble, this is dog food, plant-exclusive, all right? We could feed 449 million more people. So we would save the lives of all the animals, have healthy dogs eating vegan kibble, all right? Let me demonstrate, okay? Vegan dog food, dog, it's vegan dog food. Okay, my dog eats this. My dog eats this. Okay, here's the dog. Nom, 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 nom. Ooh, I love vegan dog food. I am healthy and strong. You can do the research. It's easy. Be vegan from now on. All right. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming.
I have a question though, real quick.
Well, how do I know what you're asking me a question, but you didn't even listen to your self-talk? What makes you think that you're going to listen to me?
I did listen to my self-talk.
You read the entire part.
I did listen to my self-talk. Don't even lie, little bitch. I did listen to my self-talk.
Oh, no, don't cross the line and call me that. Take it back.
My bad.
Say, I'm sorry, Miss Katie.
I'm sorry.
All right, okay. Yeah, don't call me that.
Bad. It just slips out sometimes.
Okay, but because it's true, you literally did not listen to yourself. You read a card, and I'm just saying, what makes you think you're going to listen to my answer to your question? But okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
What's with the red glasses?
I don't know. My husband picked them out.
Is it like a color choice?
My husband picked them out. I pick his glasses. He picks mine.
Oh, true Romeo and Juliet right there.
I'm going to tell him that. He's going to get a kick out of that. Thank you very much for coming. Please be vegan from now on. Don't hurt the innocent animals. They never did a single thing wrong to you, ever. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Our class is over. It has been 1 hour. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you, everybody here on YouTube. Can I dance? You know what? I'm gonna leave after an hour because class is over after an hour, guys. You can come back. I'll do another live probably in a couple of hours, okay? It's gonna be the third one for today. Already did a live. This is the second, probably a third for today. And thanks everybody for being here. Thanks guys on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, for coming here. I'll see you guys in a couple hours, okay? All right, bye TikTok. And you guys over here on YouTube, thank you also very much. Thank you for being as vegan as possible. And I'll see you guys also. Couple of hours, okay? Until then, only put vegan foods in your shopping cart, in your hands, and in your heart. Bye.